MAGA Christians, liberal Christians. Question to both of you. What are you? So if you call yourself a liberal Christian, please go in the comments and explain, define yourself. What makes a liberal Christian? MAGA, same thing. If you identify as a MAGA Christian, what, why, how do you define yourself? I'm hearing these terms thrown around a lot, and I'm hearing the liberal side has at least said, I'm the feed the hungry, clothe the poor, kick over tables type of Christian. And to me, that sounds like a very conservative Christian. MAGA Christians, I haven't heard any of you identify or define yourselves at all. And just for clarification, I'm Christian. I'm just Christian. I struggle through both sides of it. I feel like Jesus was pretty clear about telling us to take care of the poor and the needy, but then he also was pretty clear that they would always be with us. I feel like Jesus was pretty clear about following the law of the land, except where the law of the land forced you to not honor God first. When Jesus and his disciples were about to enter a city and they were confronted with paying the entry tax or whatever it is, Jesus goes to the disciple and says, hey, go throw a hook in the water, and the first fish you pull out is going to have a piece of money in its mouth. And so Jesus didn't not pay the tax. He just simply provided the resources. And if you think about it, if you can put your hand in a fish's mouth and pull out a piece of money that'll pay the tax, you've also put your hand in the mouth of a fish that's big enough to feed a couple of people. So Jesus didn't just pay the tax. He also provided a meal, and he followed the law. He checked off the liberal box and the conservative box in the same story. So that's my question. How do you define yourselves? Why do you define yourselves? And why not just simply be a Christian and do your ever living best to follow Christ, and accept the fact that it's okay to say, hey, in a nation of laws, I'm going to follow Christ and do my best to follow that nation's laws, and expect everyone else to do the same.